Kevin, how's it going, man?
Pretty good, Tim. Pretty good.
Here we are at Gerk's. This chair right here was up as local ski resort.
Yeah.
It's
Wild
been
Side
repurposed.
chair, yeah.
Wild Side was my favorite ski. That was my favorite run when I was a kid.
I think everyone in the Pacific Northwest has sat in this chair.
Yeah.
This was number
Yeah.
54. So
That's
there you go.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
When I knew that I was becoming a decent skier, it was when I could manage Wild Side well.
Yeah.
This video is about some of the latest trends and just gear that we're seeing that we think is pretty cool in 2025. Now, Kevin, I got a question for you. What are these glasses called?
That's a Pit Viper. I don't know the name of that one. It's one of their cool ones, though.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
cool.
you know, I thought it kind of matched the jacket.
Yeah.
Now, here's my big question with the Pit Viper.
Yeah.
Is there an age limit? Is there like
The answer is no.
no?
I think you can pull this off, Tim. I mean, really? Does it have kind of like a youthful flair to it? Maybe. But you make them look good, dude.
Thanks, man. So these are Pit Viper. Check them out. There's all kinds of glass styles that they have.
Yeah.
And I think their price point's pretty good.
They are, and we even carry their goggles. We have sunglasses, goggles from Pit Viper. Same thing with Oakley. You know, so it's good stuff.
So then, when you're off the mountain and it's still a little bit cool, you need a cap. Now I'm wearing a Cole.
Yeah. Cole
you know,
beanies. You know, Cole's been around for
Cole
many.
too?
I got Cole too. They make great beanies, and we've got a bunch of different varieties. Because that's absolutely right. You know, sure, you might ski with a helmet, and you might have your goggles and stuff like that. But you know, at the end of the day, when you're ready to kind of like maybe have a beer, have a drink, whatever, and you want to sit out on the back patio, and you want to throw your hat on, your beanie on, throw your shades on, because the sun is coming down, and
good.
you know, it's a whole vibe, it's a whole feel. You got to have that.
All right, now this coat I'm wearing, I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, I'm blown away with how lightweight it is.
Yes.
It feels like I'm naked.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I take thankful for the people.
It's a good thing
of
you
the
don't look
world.
naked. You get clothes on. That's awesome.
It's a good thing I'm not looking naked.
Yeah.
For the benefit of all you, it feels so light.
It does, yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
Norona, we just started carrying Norona, and this is such a cool brand. They're out of Norway. They started in 1929. It's not a new brand. This has been around for many years, but new to us in our store. This stuff is great. It's lightweight. It's got the Gore-Tex. It's very waterproof. Yet
So this
still
is
breathable.
waterproof, even though it's this light.
Absolutely. If
God,
I had
that's
a
great.
bucket of water, I could dump it on you and you'd be dry. I know, but I won't.
Great.
Yeah, it's really cool
And
stuff.
And look at this. I mean, like that's a design.
Yeah.
Where they kind of cut that out so it fits well with your gloves and other things.
Yeah, they kind of think of everything. You know, I mean, you just look at all the pockets. You know, different pockets, pockets up on the arm. You've got breathable.
So I like to put
here.
my pass up there.
Totally,
you know, so
right.
So I have to bring it up.
Yeah.
And then, so you guys have carried Fly Low for
Yeah,
a long
Fly
time.
Low. So here's
I think at Gerk's it's like a Fly Low shop.
Totally. We've been Fly Low for quite a few years. It's really cool stuff. I use it. You were saying this feels light. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything either. I kind of feel naked right now too. This jacket is super crazy lightweight. Again, waterproof. It's got cool zipper pockets everywhere, kind of in the front. Easy to grab your phone there. Big vents on the side. It's got a little powder skirt built into it for those deep pow days.
Yeah.
This has got a stretchable fabric to it. So again, I don't feel like I'm wearing anything. It's
nice.
very good. It's very comfortable. Out of Colorado, really a cool brand. Fly Low.
Yeah, Fly Low.
Yep.
So one of the things that you mentioned there was helmets. We covered this last year.
Yep.
I think it is such a cool concept and a setup. We have to show it again.
Yeah, we'll show it again, obviously.
So I'm gonna get.
Okay,
ready?
perfect.
1, 2. Well, Kevin,
Tim,
I'm back.
Look at that.
We're no longer. It's not après where we're sitting around.
no,
the
you're
fire.
ready to go.
I'm
You're
ready to go.
Yeah.
It is ski time.
Yeah.
One of the things, this helmet here has the integrated strap.
Yes.
And I realize it's not a major pain for people to put a strap over their head.
Yeah.
But I gotta tell you, being rid of it,
Yeah.
it's pretty nice.
Oh, it's smooth.
So I'm just sitting here, I'm chilling with my goggles up.
Yeah.
And then it's time to put them down.
Boom, locks in. And it's such a nice fit. You get a real nice seal across the top. It covers your cheekbones. I mean, really, this is one of the better system helmet goggles that I've seen. And how it feels, it's super comfortable. You got the adjustment in the back, breathability with the vents. This is a really cool setup.
I think it's phenomenal. I'm gonna get this setup.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be my setup for this year. I'm so excited for it. I think one of the questions that we had last year, you know, if I'm cruising around and those are up, are they gonna get fogged up?
No, honestly, they really designed this well. So if you have to bring it up on the chairlift or what have you and it's snowing, there's pretty good protection in here where it's not gonna build up.
How about when you travel?
Well, when you travel, this does come with a soft case, so you can put a soft case around the whole thing to protect it. So you definitely want to do that. You know, you don't want to just take this thing and toss it in the back of the car, or just toss it in your gear bag. So there is a protective cover for it,
which I think is great. Now, one of the things that we covered last year, but this year more brands have gone with it, is this little boot adjustment.
Yes.
Hold on, watch this.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yep.
Okay.
So here we go. I mean, we talked about BOA last year. So BOA is a fastening system. People are familiar with BOA because it's been around for like 20 plus years. I remember my first introduction to it was on a wakeboard bind. You see this now in, you know, snowboard boots, cycling shoes, running shoes, gloves. I mean, you name it, BOA is around and it's here to stay. And BOA designed this really nice, very strong setup for a ski boot. They knew when they designed this that it was going on a plastic shell, and skiers can be, you know, pretty hard on their stuff, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
they designed this with a super stiff cable. As a matter of fact, with this cable, they've pulled cars with it, lifted chair lifts with it, did all sorts of tests to make sure it's durable and it's going to hold up, and it has proven to be very good. It came out last year, hit the market last year. I have not seen any issues with it. You know, maybe other shops have. I have not, and we've sold a ton of these. This button is really easy to operate. You can see you just turn it one way or you turn it the other way. You pop it to release it, that opens the cable. So this thing opens up really nice, and when you're ready to tighten it, you just basically start twisting this guy down and you take it to the perfect setup. What I like about this, Tim, is you have 5 points of adjustment here, not just 2 buckles coming across. This really brings the whole upper portion of the boot together nice and smooth. It's comfortable. It's not a performance thing, but it is a performance thing when your feet feel good. When your feet are comfortable, you're gonna perform better. So love the BOA.
And I mean, comfortable feet is, you know, is everything. If I remember from our review last year, if you bang a gate or something, that comes off.
If that were to pop off, it actually is connected to the cable. You can just take it and snap it right back on. They really thought of everything with this to make it user-friendly and to work for everybody. It's pretty awesome.
Which I think is cool. Now, the other thing that we wanted to show was a binding, right? Now, I think there's a bunch of people out there that are like, you know what, the lift lines are too long, you know, for them. And they have a level of fitness that they can get out there. But they want to be able to climb, but they want to be able to ski. Let me grab that binding.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, so Kevin, what do we have here?
Okay, so this is the Salomon Shift 2.0. Salomon came out with the Shift binding a few years back, and what's been cool about the Shift is it's kind of like the transformer of bindings. The way you see it here right now, you're going to take your boot, you're going to toe in just like any other binding, step down, this will engage, and boom, you're skiing, right? Just like a standard binding would. However, this, being the transformer of bindings, can also work as a touring binding, and that's really what it is. It's a binding that you can tour with. If you take this little guy and you flip it down, you can see right here, it opens up our wings where you have your tech fittings. So this is a binding that's designed to go uphill with and be an awesome performer when you're skiing downhill. This thing is great. They've improved this binding quite a bit over the years. Longer wings here, so better connection on the toe. They adjusted this AFD to function better.
What's AFD?
AFD is just an anti-friction device. The way this is work is when the boot slides out, this is supposed to glide with it, so there's no friction there. They've really taken this binding off the previous one and just made it better. They made it stronger, more durable, and this thing skis great.
Now, do you have to have special boots?
You do want to have a boot like the BOA, you know, the Mindbender from K2 that we were just talking about. This has the little tech fittings, right?
Tech.
Exactly. So here's the thing, Tim. You could actually ski this binding without a tech boot, but you'd only be able to ski it as an alpine binding. So that is a doable thing. You can step in with an alpine. You would just never be able to use the tech features to climb uphill. But with a boot like this one from K2, you have a one boot that does it all. You have a one binding that does it all. You pick a ski that's maybe on the lighter weight side that does it all. Then you have the touring / resort / whatever you want to do setup.
And you know, I gotta tell you, I've been slow to the touring world. This might be my year. You know, and for me, it's like, do it safely. Make sure you do your mount training. You know, always have a pack with the appropriate things in it. Kevin, if it's okay with you, I'd like to show the people my gloves.
Oh,
These are
yeah.
my gloves of choice. Is that okay?
I'd love it. Let's see him.
All
Let's
right.
see him.
Hold on. What's up, Kevin?
Tim, how are you, bud?
Oh, yeah. I'm good. For me, the glove of choice is this Hestra.
Yep.
And there's a couple things I really like about it. Well, one, it keeps my hands warm.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just maybe because I grew up with gloves versus mittens. I prefer having the fingers there. If it gets super
Yep.
cold, yeah, I can pull them out and ball up my hand.
Mhm,
But I found this to be pretty versatile. The other thing, too, is if I'm going through the power, uneven snow, and, you know, should I dip an arm or something like that, because God knows I'm not going to fall.
Yep. Yeah, right.
But if I dip an arm, you know, snow's not going to
Yeah,
come in here.
yeah.
I actually like the flexibility
Yeah.
of having that come up.
Honestly, that's such a good point. Like the way this comes up over the sleeve and then you can cinch it tight here, you know, this is the perfect POW glove, honestly. When you're in deep snow, you know, that's keeping the snow out, which is going to keep your hands warmer and drier.
Yeah, just doesn't get like that bit of drip in there.
Yep.
You know, not a big deal, but
Yep.
I like these so much. This is what I have for my daughters too.
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
so
it's
I
really
like
good.
them. My daughters like
Yeah.
them. My wife's more of a
Yep.
mitten, so
Yeah,
she
yeah.
doesn't do this. But
Yep.
I really like it.
Yeah, totally. And I just grabbed a little different style here. You know, this one from Hestra. If you take a look, the sleeve goes over the glove. This is all just personal preference. Tim's setup here is great for a POW day, great for a stormy day, cold day, whatever. But maybe for the skier that's skiing on a sunny day, you're not skiing deep powder, and you want the sleeve over the glove, you know, this is a good option for you too. A lot of great options. When I get really cold, I have a set of mittens. You know, my hands just get cold when it's, you know, below, when it's in the teens or colder, so I go to a mitten for that. In my mind, it's good to have a couple different options in your gear bag so you're ready to go.
Yeah, no, I think that makes a lot of sense. All right, now Kevin, before we close up, last year people were wondering what the model was for that helmet. That's a Salomon Prime Sigma.
Yep, Prime Sigma.
So if that's what you want, I gotta tell you, I'm fired up. This coat, woo,
Oh.
man, it feels good. Hopefully it looks good. These glasses hopefully give you some ideas about how to build out your holiday gift list.
Absolutely.
To have some great stuff
Yeah.
for the 2025 season.
Yeah.
If you have any questions at all, feel free, give the crew at Gerks here a call. They'll be happy to help you out. Go to your local ski shop if that works out better for you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're so thankful for you spending time with us. We hope you got value out of it. And if we made your day a little bit better on the mountains, that's a good day for us.
Absolutely.
Get out there and have a great 2025 in the slopes. We'll see you later. Woo!